What's up, guys? And yeah, I thought maybe it was time for a double upload. Yeah, as you to end the day on a more positive note. Yesterday I went to a small comic convention in Rijswijk. It's a town close to The Hague. And see, also talked to some people, to creators, etc. And also about my upcoming project that will release soon. Don't worry, and don't worry about another thing. There won't be any woke pandering in it. It's coming from the heart. That's a promise. Here you see one of my purchases. It's one of the books I grew up with, called De Rode Ridder by Willy van der Steen. He was a Belgian cartoonist slash script writer who also lived, has seen the horrors of World War II. So he had experience to draw from, and eventually he started to create other Franco-Belgian characters like Suske and Wiske, and like this one, the Red Knight. And it could have been in a better state, but that's because it's a used copy. Like you can see, there's some marks on it. And the book is called The Broken Sword. It's the first part. It's also the part where King Arthur is still alive, their version of it. As you can see, it's in black and white, just like the other three ones, because back then it was harder to get them in color. So, and to save for ink, save costs, they went for black and white. So yeah, it's part 1, Broken Sword. The part 2, the Golden Traces, or I need to learn how to spell the word in English. The Vein Spoke, the Ghost of the Swamp, or the Vein, or maybe something else. Maybe Vein means something else, I don't know. But as you can see, that's really distinctive artwork from a different time. I wish it could come back one day, but who knows. Over here, she might get arrested by the guy on the right, but there's some artwork by Kimi Comics. She's an artist and also a Twitch streamer. She makes, she also did a challenge once to create sexy characters based on Pokemon. I made a politically incorrect joke about it that was Fury art or Fury bait, but she took it really well. Like you'd see, don't judge me. You know why I bought it. And to the right, the sketch of Anko, one of the writers or the artist from Reboot Comics, who's creating an. I'm surprised there was a Dutch comic publisher. There were Dutch comic book publishers, but this is a sketch I got from Anko, the script artist. It's a character from the comic called, from upcoming comic at least, called The Flight of the Condor. You might think, is this about South America, about the Tawantinsuyu, the 4 directions of the wind? Could have been, but it's not. It's about it's a story taking place in during the times of World War II, where you have to catch a spy. It's called the Condor, the German spy from Nazi Germany. Yeah, as you could see, Anko knows how to draw. It's a really distinctive art style, and it's kind of a nice mix to it. I'm thankful for that. And congratulations to Reboot Comics. I also pre-ordered the hardcover because it's 25 euros. It seems like a lot, but for if this is what I get, I have no regrets. And over there is for AJ Hodes, which is my also my pen name, also my real name. It stands for Alejandro Jose Hodes. Yeah, this sounds really strange, but like I said, I have the blood of two continents running through my veins, and I can prove it. And I'm no longer scared to show my true face. Not this one, at least. He's going to arrest the lady over there. Second thing I bought or at least a little later. You know why I don't understand why, and why I went back to my roots. Yeah, you see the reason why. In the USA, I might have to. I won't if you buy a modern Marvel or DC comic, you have to pay 6 euros for only 22 pages of content and the rest ads. Mine is a little unstable. And that's why I went back to my roots. And this is a book called Kruistocht in Dutch. But in English it's called Crusade. As my note, it's about Crusade, or the memories of it. There's a combination of medieval and supernatural in it from the looks of it. And it's written by Dufault, who's a French writer. And the artist is called Xavier. I hope I spelled the name right. Yeah, like I said, where you get one copy for only $7 in the United States. Look what I got here. 3 fucking volumes, or at least 3 volumes, 3 paperbacks for €7. It's like steel. But from the looks of the cover of it, Defoe is also the writer of Conquistador. It's another book, but set during the time of the Aztecs, or the Mexica, Los Mexica, and it's another story, but completely different story based on the history of and the events that took place before the Noche Triste, La Noche Triste, and about the death of Montezuma the second, and how the Spanish tried to escape Tenochtitlan. I probably butchered the name. My apologies in advance. And got slaughtered by or at least killed. Lots of them died or got killed by the Jaguar warriors and Eagle warriors of old, before we came back with reinforcements and took over the city. If you want to take a look at it, it's probably available on Kobo or Rakuten Kobo or something like that. But you have to understand French to know where it's going. But I think it also is in English, and German, and Dutch. But you need to look for it. And like I said, I'm no longer dependent on one market to get what I want. If a price like this, I know it's going to be worth it. And this magazine from the underground called Hollands Metal, Dutch Metal. Talked to the guys, really good people. And they also proposed that I put the base of my project in their magazine. This one from 2018, I don't know if they still have it. If it's still in production, or I don't know. I need to ask about it in the mail. I hope my artist agrees with it as well. So here we go to the next one. You know why I bought it. Dream Girl, Sleeper Agent. It's the first issue of a series made by Genuine Comics. Also talked to the guys, really great people. Gave me good tips. They also have Kickstarters and Indiegogo campaigns, if you want to look for it. And that's excellent curves. It's written by Brink, Jimenez, Messias, Bola, and HDE. This looks like an American comic, but in fact it's a small indie publisher from the Netherlands. And this art style reminds me a little bit of the old Image and old Marvel and DC comics. And that's kind of embarrassing, because DC and Marvel used to be so much more. Now there are Dutch comic book creators from the Netherlands who know how to do better American comics than you do. I'm missing the picture here. Oh, I'm sure I'm not. Who would miss that picture? No, I wouldn't. And aside from that, a Dutch American comic. spoil your yachts. When you go over here, you go to the sorry for that, the 2 mangas that I bought, and probably one that started it all, one of the first anime series, Osamu Tezuka. May he rest in peace. I hope he's still alive. This is the Dutch translation by Standaard Uitgeverij. It was a publisher from, or at least a publisher from Belgium, I think. Not sure. They released a translation in Dutch. And this is basically what started it all. Or one of them that started it all. It's pretty good. There's all the 3 stories. Your Majesty Death Cross, the Third Wizard, and the White Comet. Whee! You know why. And here we go. Talking about spicy content, here we go to something else. Testaroto. I have no idea what it's about. But, you know why I bought it. And don't lie to me because you would probably buy it as well. Who doesn't love this? Confess your sins or suffer the consequences. How far would you be willing to go for what you believe in? Would you be willing to sacrifice your life for your faith? It's basically about a female apprentice who is completing her studies at the Arsenal. Begin an internship with a council for it's kind of magic, supernatural oriented manga. Mature. Yeah, it's kind of mature for around. I don't know if it's shonen or something else, but yeah, it looks interesting. You know how much I paid for these 2? $4.50, which is a steal. Astro Boy and this one for $4.50. It's a good price. I'm willing to pay. Yeah, I know that I get a good story out of this, and some nice curves. At least for the left one, not about the right one, because Astro Boy is a boy. I'm not into boys, totally not. Yeah, but yeah, I said I'm considering it with Hollands Metal. But yeah, if you like to give them a shout out, I think Genuine Comics also does live streams, etc., and campaigns on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. Probably have their own YouTube channel as well, so this is also a shout out. Yeah, as you see, I'm not that comfortable with talking in videos. I'm better with written words than with spoken words. That's also a good strength of mine. Appear to be with creative writing, at least. But here you know where I got my inspiration from. Some of them. And yeah, I can spoil one thing. The story I'm writing is about a supernatural story set in Mesoamerica, in Guatemala, Yucatan, Mexico, and yeah, I'm also going to spoil you that eventually I hope that I get the chance to show things like the Lake Peten Itza, which was used to be the location of the last Mayan kingdom who fell to the Spanish, called Nogpeten, which is now the city of Flores. So yeah. But yeah, first it's going to be more of an introduction about yeah, how one of the main characters, the anti-hero, is going to end up being molded by the shaman that adopted him. At least how the shaman found him. So I hope you like that one as well. And yeah, as I before, give a shout out to Genuine Comics. They know what they're doing. And also give a shout out to Kimi Comics and to Reboot Comics. Nice work, Anko. Je hebt het goed gedaan. Excellente. Yeah. So yeah, I I can't show you something right now from my own project, but will be soon. That I'll promise. As soon as possible. I'm still figuring things out because I'm just starting. My name is Sporaker. See you in the next video. Peace.